For this project, I used this combination mirror picture frame that I had picked up at a garage sale for $2.50. I actually ended up with two of them for $2.50 each. I removed the paper backing. I ended up having to wet it and remove it with a putty knife because it was really stuck on there. I left the board over the mirror section, but I did remove the board from the glass section because I'm going to be doing some resin glass art on the top portion of this picture frame. So I cleaned up the mirrors, and then I put some painter's tape around the perimeter of the mirrors just to help with easy cleanup because I am going to paint the picture frames. I ended up using this DIY chalk paint, the color Blue Iris. It's a real pretty color, highly pigmented chalk paint. Then I took Elmer's glue and put it around the perimeter of the frame where the glass would sit. And then I replaced the glass, and I took Elmer's glue and I put it around the perimeter again. And this serves two purposes. It holds the glass in place, and it helps to prevent any resin leaks when you put resin on the other side. This needs to dry overnight. So for this picture frame, I decided I was going to do a beach scene with a palm tree, and I was going to use this glass for the branches of the palm tree. So this vase I picked up at a garage sale for probably a quarter or 50 cents. I can't imagine paying any more than that for it. And what I really like about it is that it's ribbed. And what I did was I took my nipper tool and I nipped all the way around it. And as I nip around it, you can see how the pieces are kind of curved and rounded instead of going straight up and down. And what I've been noticing about the nipper tool, when I do nip it, if I keep it down like that, the glass flies down. If I do it sideways, then the glass flies the other way. So you can help prevent any injuries by doing it this way. You do need to wear safety glasses when you're cutting glass like this though. So I went around the perimeter all the way down to the very bottom of the vase. Next I have some stained glass scraps that I'm using my nipper tool to cut little squares out of, and this is what's going to form the trunk of the tree. And then you'll see me wiping each of the pieces off with alcohol because when you cut stained glass, there's oil on it. You use oil, and I just want to get that off. I don't want it to interfere with the resin. Next, I'm taking crushed shells and I'm putting that down, and then I'm putting the little squares down to form the trunk of the palm tree. Next, I get out my green glass that you saw me cut up, and I'm making the top of the tree. And you'll notice that all these, because they were cut on the curve, stand up. And then this is an earring that I picked up at a garage sale, and the little beads on there, the larger beads, are just perfect to form coconuts for this tree, but I'm not going to put them on right now. I'm going to save them for after I put the resin on. Otherwise, I'm afraid that they're going to end up rolling all over the place. Next, I take some blue glass. It's blue reflective glass. It's Ashland decorative filler. And this I picked up at Michael's. You can get this at Michael's. And I put that down next to the crushed shells to simulate water. And now I'm ready for the resin. So after I've mixed up the resin, I take the resin and I drizzle it all over all the glass and shells first. And I actually try to drizzle this around the trunk of the tree because it has a little texture to it. And last time I covered it, the texture kind of went away, became invisible. So you'll notice I'm also drizzling it over every single one of the branches that's on there, hoping that the resin will help prevent anybody from cutting themselves because the glass is sharp because it has not been tumbled. Now with tumbled glass, you don't have to worry about cutting yourself, but with broken glass art, you do. So I'm just putting it over all the glass and around the perimeter. You have to push it up into the sides. It's self-leveling, but if you don't push it up into the sides in the corner, you'll have empty spots. And although I didn't show it, what I did was I kept some resin separate in a cup and let it thicken up for about a half hour and then poured it again over the sharp glass edges, which will stick a little bit better and hopefully dull the edges. And then I put the coconuts on, and I just feel like it needs a little something else, so I have some little glass pieces and I'm just sprinkling those around. I'm not sure, I just feel like it needs something else on there, and so that's what I do. Now once you're done, it has to sit on a flat level surface overnight at temperatures between 72 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Hey everyone, so this was a very easy project, and I really love the leaves, how the leaves turned out on that vase, that little vase that I got for a quarter or 50 cents at a garage sale. I usually pass those up because, I don't know, I just think that they're so small, but they really look good as leaves, palm tree leaves with those little ribs on it. I really like that. So, and I hope that, you know, doing it on this helps you to think outside the box of what you can do glass art on. Because I have seen these at garage sales many a times, you know, different versions of them, and never picked them up. And the last time I saw them, I thought, oh, well, I should try something. So anyway, the other one I did a mermaid on, a mermaid underwater scene, a little tiny one. And that video is going to come out tomorrow. So if you want to watch it, it'll be out tomorrow. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to be notified of future videos, subscribe. And I hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks for watching.